What is up, you guys? It's Chris here. So quality watch time. Yes, YouTube is at it again, making it even harder for new creators to be successful with YouTube. So in this video, we are going to talk about what this new quality watch time metric is, what it means for you and me as YouTube creators, and most importantly, what you can do about it to make sure that the growth of your channel and your business is not affected. What is up? My name is Chris. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to take control of your life with an online business, this is the channel for you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, tick the bell icon next to it so you don't miss anything. So what is quality watch time? Well, in the Bloomberg article, which I'll be sure to link down in the description, it is a new metric or a measurement that is going to be used to decide whether or not a video is safe and good to be promoted to other YouTube viewers. So first of all, let's understand what YouTube actually is. They are a company that wants to be profitable. Bottom line, they want to make money, which is perfectly okay. Most of us are in this because we want to make money. So to be profitable, YouTube has to keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. So how can they do that? Well, easy, by having you watch videos and then after you finish that video, suggesting new videos that are similar to the ones that you've watched previously. That is why if you watch one of Benji's dad's videos on this channel, you might be suggested another video and another video and another video. This is basically how YouTube works. So how does YouTube know what videos to suggest to you and what videos not to suggest to you? That is a very simple question with a not so simple resolution. Since YouTube's beginning in 2005, they have had a hard time trying to figure out what a good video actually is. You see, the problem is machines cannot watch videos like humans can. So how can a computer decide if what is uploaded to YouTube is a good video? Well, for the longest time, YouTube used views. So the more views a video got, the more likely it will be pushed to new viewers on YouTube. And that actually kind of works because typically the more views a video gets, the more that people like it, right? Well, not so much. So as people started to figure out that YouTube would push videos that had a ton of views, then people started doing things that would tick off the viewers. So some ethical people would create thumbnails and video titles that promised one thing, and then when you clicked on it and actually watched the video, you got something completely different. This is what was known as clickbait. And if you are like most people, you hate clickbait because it basically steals you of your time. In fact, most people hate clickbait so much to where if they got clickbaited, they would have what was called a bad user experience and leave YouTube, which remember is the complete opposite of what YouTube wants. So now what? Well, in 2012, YouTube introduced a new metric that would then decide what videos to push out to new viewers. This metric was called watch time. Now, watch time was pretty awesome because basically the longer somebody watched a video, the better the chances that that video was actually good. Especially if a viewer decided to hit the like button or comment down below. Which reminds me, to help out the watch time on this video, be sure to smash that like button as well as comment down below what your YouTube channel is or what ideas you have for a YouTube channel so that we can help each other out and start growing together. Another benefit of using watch time to decide whether a video was good or not was that it naturally weeded out clickbaity content. So if a video promised you one thing in its thumbnail and its title, you clicked and watched the video, but you only watched it for 3 to 5 seconds, then that would be a clear indication to YouTube that that video sucks and it wouldn't promote it to other people. Well, there we go. Problem solved, right? Well, not really. So the new watch time metric worked for a while, but what ended up happening is as videos started to get big watch time and huge engagement with likes, dislikes, and comments, YouTube would naturally start pushing these videos out to newer people constantly. But it was done so regardless of the subject matter of the video. So unless you have been living under a rock for the past few months, you likely know that YouTube has been under fire recently for pushing out content that was offensive and downright disgusting. Some instances included videos, comments, and engagement that involved the abuse of minor children. And then as a result, advertisers started pulling out of YouTube, causing yet another adpocalypse. And if advertisers are pulling out, that means YouTube and the creators are not making money. So YouTube had to do something drastic, and they did. So YouTube decided to delete almost 2 million YouTube channels and over 7 million videos. And then they disabled comments on videos that had any minor children within them. So as a result, that killed a lot of YouTube channels, including innocent ones. But in YouTube's eyes, it was much better to just delete a whole bunch of stuff across the board and then bring it back once they realized they did something that was incorrect than to leave the offensive content on the platform. So now it is 2019 and YouTube needed a new way to figure out what a good video is versus what a bad video is and what to push out to new audiences. Enter the new metric, quality watch time. Officially, this new measurement is supposed to spot content that achieves something more constructive than just keeping users glued to their phones, and reward videos that are more palatable to advertisers, the broader public, and help YouTube ward off criticism that its service is addictive and socially corrosive. You know, I wonder why people would think that YouTube's content is addictive and socially corrosive. So this new quality watch time metric is supposed to demote inappropriate content, even though it might be popular and getting a ton of views in smaller communities, but then also curb content that is potentially toxic. So I hope you heard what I just said, because the new issue now is what determines whether or not a video is inappropriate. What determines if a video is toxic? So what if a toxic political issue arises, and as people start to post YouTube videos talking about it, they have rather strong issues one way or the other? Is that content going to get demoted simply because most people do not agree with their opinion? Is that stifling free speech? Unfortunately, YouTube has to play the responsible adult and make decisions that benefit people as a whole rather than trying to make everybody happy, which we all know is impossible to do. Another concern with this new quality watch time metric is the wording of reward videos that are more palatable to advertisers. Now that one is kind of interesting to note. Does that mean that YouTube is going to start favoring content that is monetized above others that are not monetized? That seems like a Pandora's box that they do not want to admit to. And as a result, when asked about that specific question, YouTube declined content. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. So what does this mean for creators? Well, I've seen this firsthand with my background in blogging. Remember that another point of what Google and YouTube is trying to do is they want to answer questions and entertain. Back in the day, it was very easy to get a blog to rank on the first page of Google. You just needed to use the keyword like 100 times in your article, and eventually it would kind of work its way up to the first page. This became known as a practice called keyword stuffing. As you could probably tell, people started taking advantage of this and not really delivering the answers that people were looking for. This delivered a bad user experience. So to combat this, Google started to demote content from people who are just trying to game the system just to get on the front page of Google. Now, it was a slow and painful process, and any new blogger knows it takes a long time to finally get your articles ranked and getting consistent traffic to your website. But this was all by design. It was a slow and painful process, but eventually Google, being more strict with what they decided to be on the front page of Google and not be on the front page of Google, ended up delivering a positive result. Blogs and articles that were really good and really helpful started to slowly creep up the rankings and be on the top of Google. So the more quality content that was on the top of Google improved user experience, which means that more people ended up using Google to answer their questions, which means people were on the platform longer. And if they're on the platform longer, that meant that Google was making more money. Now, YouTube is just trying to do the exact same thing, be it a little more reactively than proactively, but they are trying to accomplish the same goal of their parent company, Google. If they could perfect a measurement that could figure out not just regular watch time, but quality watch time, it would totally revolutionize the platform. So how can you and your channel not be affected by all of these changes that YouTube is making that is seemingly keeping small creators down? Well, just as Google is trying to accomplish a space where good and helpful content remains king, then we have to do the same thing with our YouTube channels. Whatever content that you are creating or will be creating with your YouTube channels, be sure that it is quality quality, top-notch content. So if you are creating a health and fitness channel, be sure to deliver content that is going to help people accomplish the goal of being healthy and fit. You see, the trick is we can't just create videos just for the sake of creating videos. We have to create stuff that people are going to enjoy, they are going to learn from, they're going to benefit from, and get massive value. That way, whatever YouTube does, whatever they change in the future, you are going to be ahead of it because you're creating content that YouTube wants to begin with. Remember that YouTube wants exactly what Google wants since they're owned by the same company. So if you don't take anything away from this video, make sure you take this one principle. Content is king. That is the case now and will be the case in the future. In fact, I guarantee if you follow the principle of creating good quality content as much as you possibly can, you are going to survive any algorithmic updates that YouTube makes from here until the end of time. So if you need any help in creating good quality content, be sure to go check out my free YouTube ebook and checklist down in the description, or by visiting tubemarketing101.com. That's tubemarketing101.com. There I have a very detailed checklist that will help you step by step in planning, in shooting, in editing, and posting your YouTube videos, and making sure that you make the maximum amount of money with them and get the maximum amount of views. So be sure to go check it out down in the description, tubemarketing101.com. So if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. I post new videos Mondays and Thursdays, helping you take control of your life with an online business. Also, be sure to take the bell icon next to it so that you don't miss any future updates. And also leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think about this new quality watch time metric that YouTube is going to be rolling out very soon. I will catch you all later. You decided to hit the like button or comment down below. Hint, hint. And engagement that would, yeah. So as a result, that killed a lot of YouTube channels, including innocent ones. But